and welcome back this week to my YouTube channel where I'm gonna do an entire week of hair, and I'm actually getting it colored and cut on Friday. I did some self tanner. This was a week ago. Okay, a week ago, self tanner on my face, used a brush. Okay, I saw how people were getting like the perfect look on their face, used a brush, put it all over my face, gorgeous. Accidentally got it in my hair, and let me just tell you, I'm orange. Because over on my Instagram, it really is probably one of the most asked questions that I get. How long did it take till I let all my gray come through? How often do I color my hair? How often do I cut it? What's the back look like? What's the bob? Like all the questions. Now, I washed my hair earlier this morning, and as you can see, it is kind of not like super dry, but it's not super wet either. I usually put my hair up in these little clippies, which, you know, I mean, I'll link them. You can get them on Amazon. You can also get them at Sephora. They're really, really great. They usually do not dent your hair. Also, the only thing that I've used in my hair this morning was the Wella. I love this spray, especially when I feel like my hair is just kind of taking a beating, right? Nutrition wise, I feel like it just needs a little bit more love and attention. I really love using this. In fact, my next order needs to be a big bottle. This is actually my second bottle of this. I do like a little something for some volume, but I'm legit out of this. And it's like the only stuff that's good. It is the only Orbe. It is so good. It is a texturizing spray, but it's also like a bit of a thickening spray. So we're just going to use the last bits of it, and I just use that in my roots only. Anyways, been kind of playing around with some products, but if you ever have dry hair and you really want to like put that dry shampoo in, the trick is to lift up those roots, get that dry shampoo in there, and then really like put it in with a little scrubby. You can do that on dry hair. You can do that on wet hair. I also have one of these in my shower. So whenever I am shampooing and conditioning, I actually go in with these because I feel like the little pricks kind of like massage our scalp a little bit better and gets it a little bit deeper. Don't forget to double cleanse your shampoos as well, especially when you need to get rid of all of that junk because we use so many products. This is the Shark. Mine is a little bit bedazzled, and this was actually gifted to me from my management team. So it is a beautiful sparkle. I don't even know if they make the sparkle, to be honest with you. I will try to find it for you, but yeah, it looks like a little rendition of a Taylor Swift microphone, but I love that you can do this with it when you put the clip. Like, you just get so much mobility out of your hair dryer. And then I also like this head, which kind of gives me that, you know, kind of gets into those roots, which I love. I kind of just start off getting like an all over blow dry. Okay. So I'm trying to play around with lighting. Like, this is a very old house, very old bathroom. I'm not one of those like influencers that has the gorgeous bathroom. I'm sorry, with all the beautiful lighting. Maybe one day that'll be in the cards, but I love our neighborhood and I love the house itself. It's just new bathroom, new master, and new kitchen are the only things that have not been done in this house. And you know, okay, sidetrack because I have ADD. I just don't know if it's something that I want to worry about because both my kids are going to be in college, and one, you know, it's like, do we need a big house? I don't think so. I don't think so. So anyways, what I'm going to do now that my hair is kind of like still, it's like dry, but it's a little bit wet. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and section it off. So I like to take that first crown and like put it up, and I use these clippies because they don't dent your hair. So when I put that up there, it's not, when I take it down, it's not going to be dented to where I have to like worry about straightening. For these front pieces, I'm going to use this brush. This Varis, it's one of my favorite brushes. I've had it for quite a few years and I've shared it over on my Instagram a ton, but this has like great bristles and will really help smooth out and get your hair straight. So what I do is I go in like this, and then I sort of, you're not supposed to touch your hair, but you want to like get it down to where you're making it straight like this, okay? And I do that for those front pieces. Then I take like a circle brush, and then I sort of just like try to get some volume in the back, but really in the front, I try to get that a little bit straight. I'm having a lot of that cut off because once it hits that neckline for me, it starts to curl and then I'm miserable. So now I'm gonna take out my section, okay? And I'm gonna go ahead and section it again. Take this top crown part here and I'm gonna move that out of the way, okay? And now I still have these pieces. So I'm pretty much gonna repeat the exact same thing where I do my smoothing brush here towards the front and then I do more of a circular brush to get that volume around the back. Okay, that is the side. So it looks very stacked right now the way I have it, but it's really not a stacked bob. It's just that I am choosing to have these pieces a little bit more on the smoothing and flat end, and then I like a little bit of that volume for the back. There we go, and then we're just gonna continue to do the same, but the bangs are gonna be a little bit differently because I want to get them a little bit more smooth. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my smoothing brush. Okay. And at first glance, this is pretty much what we're working with when it comes to a fresh, blow dry. I really cannot stand the color right now because you gotta remember, like, if you've been following along, I let my hair go gray years ago. And so when that gray is graying and it's good, but like we have a lot of like, just, it needs a little zhuzh, it needs a little reviving, and right now the color is not doing it for me. Anywho, this is sort of what we're working with for the straightness. Now let me turn around so you can see the back. And I don't even know what the back looks like, so hopefully it's good. But I think it's like so cute. The best sound ever. We're gonna do cut, color, pull the things because let's be real, this orange vibe has got to go. Cut just to keep it clean and a fresh off, but it looks like I have makeup in there and I don't. So it will no longer be able to use self-tanner in my hair, which is kind of sad. This is the fit today, and look at the shoes. Of course I wear flip-flops when it's pouring outside. I mean, duh. Okay, we're gonna do questions while we cut. This is Leslie Sharbo, by the way. And I'll try and keep my double chin. For both of us. I need to train this camera a little bit better. Okay, here we go. Let's see. We are going to have fun with this. So, questions coming in about haircut. The first one is, and I was already prepping her about, do I have an undercut for my bob?
The answer is no.
The answer is negatory.
The thing is that, yes, her hair is shorter at the back, but it's not a full undercut where like it's like shaved underneath. So it's shorter just because it's further down on the head. So it's not like technically an undercut. It's just a regular blunt bob.
Next question. Oh, is there texturizing in the hair? So okay, so to get the like body, is it one length?
Sometimes we have texturized it and we haven't liked it as much. So it's mostly blunt with a little texture around the face.
Yeah.
Especially as we're growing the bang out.
Yeah, we got to get the bangs out.
So we're growing the bang, and when you had the bangs, we did have a little bit more texture, but growing them out, we're keeping it a little more blended.
Somebody had asked if I was going to do the bangs again, and I'm like, no. As much as I loved them, and I feel like I have such a big forehead in a way, and I kind of feel like they just, like, I really loved the bangs at the same time.
I think really it was, we missed having the fullness around the face more than we liked the bangs.
Exactly.
You know?
Exactly. And then plus, once I would go outside, it was like, goodbye bangs. I always looked like a rat. Wait, do you have the frizzy that often comes with gray hair? Any recommendations for this? So I personally don't have any frizzy.
No, she does not.
What recommendations do you have for someone with gray hair
that gets the
frizz.
frizzy.
Yeah, so a Brazilian blowout is really the only way, like a keratin treatment is really the only way to get without it. But there are some really good frizz-free products. I mean, we use Joico products. The blowout blast spray is really good. The Invincible anti-frizz dry spray is really good. But also there's plenty of brands that have great stuff. Color Wow, Dreamcoat, things like that. There's plenty that work really well for frizz hair. But there's the only real thing is keratin or Brazilian blowout.
Okay. And I can link all those Joico products down below. What shampoo and conditioner do you recommend for women over 50?
Oh, the Joico YouthLock. It's meant for hair that is needing collagen. So it's got collagen in it. It's really good for anyone's hair, honestly, but really for gray hair, it works really well, and it helps keep the body in the hair. It keeps it full, and it prevents further fallout, like shedding.
Oh, do I need this?
You would love it.
Really? Okay. But would that replace the blonde?
So you would just kind of like rotate.
Rotate, okay. So,
I always think it's good to have multiple
yes, agreed.
types of
Shampoo.
Yes.
Yeah, I kind of agree. So, I can't see, that's why I'm squinting because my eyes are dead. So we cut, how much did we cut off?
like an inch.
Like an inch, okay.
About an inch. I'll go a little bit shorter in the back, but no swing. All straight across here. No layers in it. I have not done the face frame yet.
Okay.
We'll do all of that dry.
Okay, now we're gonna blow dry.
Yeah.
My hair tutorial on how to curl a short bob with a 1-inch iron. So we're gonna use the 1-inch barrel. This is by babybliss. I actually like this because it's it heats up really, really fast. So like it's already hot and I just plugged it in. I think the 1-inch is just the best. I've actually been testing different barrel sizes, and I think the 1.5 is too big and the 1.25 is too big. So we're gonna start off with some products. My favorite product is the Orbe. I love this stuff. It's just great. Oh wait, but before I do that, we're going to spray it with this Heat Hero by Joico. It's got a glossy thermal protection. So you definitely want like a thermal protection when you're going to do your hair. So it's best just to coat the top because I'm not going to curl underneath. I'm gonna leave all of that. So I like to hit it with a little Joico, a little heat thermal protection. Brush it out a little bit, like so. And then still trying to figure out what to do with my bangs because we are growing out those bangs. So I do like to kind of separate some sections at least with those bangs. And then I don't really like to do the bottom because when I do the bottom, then it just becomes like too much of like curl on top of curl, and then it just becomes like too big. We're just doing like beach waves. This is the hairstyle that like over on my Instagram, when I style it, y'all will usually ask me, how do you get those bends? So take my 1-inch, okay, you can already see the heat coming off of it. I have it at like 300 and something. I go ahead and do like one full pass over it because I want to get it kind of straight. And then I'm just going to do a little bend like so. I'm going to open my barrel to get like, you know, to get just those little pieces coming out. And I'm going to do a little do like so. Okay, so we go, pull it down a little, pull it down a little bit more. Then I don't want to leave it on there too long, okay? Do you see? Just like that. This hair I already know bug me. A little curl, leave it on there for a little second, twisty, pull down. And when your hair is hot, that is the time to bend it, move it, because it's gonna do what you want it to do, right? So that's the time. And then you let it curl. I mean, you let it cool down and you just like give it a little tug, let it cool down. It'll stay, it won't budge at all, literally. Okay, so like this, twist, and then pull down. Right, because you're getting those little ends flat. Okay, and if you don't like where the bends, I try to do them all around the same so that when I go to brush it out, because I'm gonna brush it out, I want like that bend to be kind of in the same area. Like this, okay? Now, one thing that will irritate me is this piece right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull these back with a little clip, and then I'm gonna go ahead and do this front piece while my other hair is cooling down. So I'm just going to do a little bend like this and then pull down and then pull and manipulate it right to where I want it, like so. Okay, I'm going to leave all the rest as they are and let them cool down. Then I'm going to go ahead and do this side. And just to let you know, hair texture wise, I have thin hair, but I have a lot of hair. So just to kind of give you like texture reference, I have a lot of hair. But it's I have thin hair. It's just that I have mass production of it. So like this, and then pull it down, pull it down. This right side is harder for me only because, I mean, it's just harder to get the twist and to pull down, you know? But I pull the twist down and pull it down. Again, I already know these are gonna bug me. This front piece, so I'm gonna move the section. And I had let my hair go gray during COVID. I think it was right before COVID, I kind of decided that I was going to let my gray come out. And so during COVID, you know, we obviously couldn't get our hair colored. And so I really let my hair go gray. And I feel like it was just like the best thing I did for myself. So we're letting them cool down, okay? And once they're sort of cool, then I'll show you how I brush them out. But I'm going to go back in with my Orbe and I'm just going to kind of like give a little zhuzh. And it's like not every hair is going to be curled, but I really like that slicey, dicey sort of look like that. And by not curling it underneath, it really gives it sort of like that hard line and that beach look to where it's not so perfectly curled everywhere. And let me turn off my iron. I usually leave on my iron just so that I can have in case I like, once I brush it out, in case there's, you know, curls that I need to go back and do, then I'll rebrush it. But I feel like it's nice and cool down. So I'm literally going to take my comb. I use a comb. You could use a brush. And I just brush down like this, just throughout my hair. And do you see how the line kind of like hits? And they're all just sort of like even. That's what I like about the bob, about doing it the way I showed you. And I just brush them like so. Now, once my bangs grow back out, that will be so much better because then my bangs will give me more of that face framing that I miss because, you know, I cut them. I don't know why I did that. And then I just brush it out. So it doesn't, I want it to look like beachy, you know, and messy. I don't want it to look so curled, you know. And then I kind of like part my hair a little bit. Go back in with my texture spray. I actually prefer texturizing spray over hairspray just because it gets gritty, and that's kind of like what you want, is that like grit. I mean, you can go back in with the tip of this and kind of just like brush, but see how like even if you brush it out, now that it's like cooled down, you can go back and you've manipulated it when it was warm into the piece that you want.
And then I just kind of like comb it out like that. Yeah, that is pretty much my hair. I've got a big old stain. I mean, Wanda. Let's see, what does the back look like? I think it's so, so cute. Anyways, I'm sure this vlog is like way longer than it needs to be. So I'm gonna end the vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I hope I gave you some inspiration. I hope that I helped you in some sort of way if you have a bob on how to curl your hair, how to blow dry your hair, how to straighten your hair. I mean, I gotta go back and watch all of this and I still need to edit. So see you guys next week. Bye.